Diversity 2. Recycle. Okay, this is what I call molding. Just like molding clay, we want to mold fabric with the steam iron. I want to get as closest to the shape of this as possible. I'm going to take and make sure it's got room on the edges to fold. So just move it around until you kind of can sense that that's happening. Oh, look at it. I'm going to take and fold this edge here. Keep the pattern still if you can, and let's pick it up and fold it under like that. Just move the pattern, take your iron over it. Put it back. Then take this corner, fold it under. Move the pattern. Put it back. We'll take the rear, fold it under. Make sure things look like they're lined up. Move it out the way. Take your steam. You can always make adjustments if you mess up. Just like clay. Unfold it, flatten it out, and start over. You feel you want to be perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. I just do things. And if they work, fine. That's when I stop. Okay, now I'm going to take the front section here. Fold it under, like that. Check your other lines. Pull it out if you need to. Let's press it down. It's starting to take shape already. And we're going to go here at the top. All the excess fabric that's going to be underneath, we can take scissors and cut that. That's not a problem. Or you can go and cut this now. You know it's not going to take all of that. So go ahead and cut some of this off already. You don't have to worry about that. Just cut it all the way up. Get that out the way. You can cut some over here. Okay. Okay, take and make sure that looks good. Finish cutting that. Just take this. See where it stops. The line's going to stop about here. Fold it under. Should have cut off a little more. That's okay. We'll take care of that down the road here. I just lost one of my lightings there, so if the camera picture probably went just a little dark. Okay, put it back. Make sure that's what you want. And sure it's flat. Now the back, we're going to do a little differently. We're going to take and cut here. Move the camera just a little. Just cut that. Cut this piece off here. And the back, we're just going to cut this. Cut that off. Then we're going to take and make some slits all the way about there. So this will fold much easier. Just like that. Get rid of that knot. Okay, we're going to put it back. I'm going to take and fold these. It's much easier to fold when you put a slit in them. Just fold it all the way down. Okay, then we're going to move this out the way. Just finish this up, trying to get our curve here. Fix that. Push it under. Steam on it. Don't worry about the little splits. When that's sewn to the back, you won't see that. Okay, here our vest has taken shape. I don't know if I need to maneuver this around. There. That's one side. Then we're going to the other side, same process. So while we still have everything up, let's move on to the making the next project. Okay, now we're going to work on the tie. If you're not sure what shape you need, then get your tie out, open it up, stretch it out, make it flat. So the first thing we need to do is make the tie. This is from scratch. I'm going to take and make our arrow shape at the bottom, just like that. I'm going to take and iron it. Flat. I'm going to take the inside here. I like my ties thin. Just take one corner, fold it in. Just take the other corner. This time you can turn it over and make sure that both those corners are even. There. Like that. Flatten it out. Turn it back over and have a look at it. Make sure that's what you want. And we're going to take and go all the way down before we start cutting. We can start cutting now. Let's see. What we're going to do. We want this to go from thick to thin. So we're going to start cutting. Let's see about, let me push this all the way down. Let's start cutting about here. closer we get to the edge, you want it to be getting thinner. So this is just maybe the first cut. That's that side. So let's try the other side. That. Good practice. We're not going to use a sewing machine on here. We're going to sew this by hand. Okay, with the tie, you're going to turn it upside down, take a yardstick or a ruler. Tie your string off. Start to make a little knot here. This can be done even better. You take the iron, fold that to make that little needle crease all the way down, but this is my demo tie. And pretty much just do the same thing all the way down, and make sure you knot it off every so often so the thread doesn't come loose. Doesn't take that long to do the whole tie. Just pop it. When you're done, it's gonna look pretty good. Okay, that takes care of the tie. So we're gonna get on the machine and start working on the lining of the vest. We're gonna sew the lining to the vest. So stand by. Taking let's see, we got a stitch in there. We're going to take the corner of the vest and the back. Make sure we got them facing the right direction. So we can line up the edges here. Make sure this is lined up. This can stick on. This can be adjusted. Make sure this one is lined up right in the corner. So take and stitch that onto there. Okay, sewing the last button on. I'm making this a double-breasted vest here. Get my